Ban Urgot and Shin were the 2 bans in the chat.
Awesome.
So that's awesome.
Let's
We actually saw it that
go.
time, and I'll remember it. Urgot and Shin.
Urgot, Shen banned.
Urgot, Shen.
Those are 2 pre-bans in this because these are 4 bans for this tournament.
Yep. People are noticing the game name that you made. Afro versus Team.
They're looking at the team name? Yeah. I thought it was so clever.
I came up with it.
Yeah.
Dastardly.
I think you did.
That word's not used enough.
Dastardly?
Dastardly.
No, it's not.
Dastardly.
Same with ambiguous.
Mm.
You don't hear that a lot.
I actually used that earlier.
I know.
Whenever Shin and Kog'Maw were picked, it's
I
ambiguous.
know.
Ambiguity. Yeah.
Ambiguity. That's
Words.
Oh my gosh.
Words. Everyone loves words.
I like the enunciation from you.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's good.
First band coming out, Nautilus, obviously. Afro played a wicked Nautilus. And even if he hadn't played a wicked Nautilus, still a great band. Because he is so much CC coming out of the jungle, it's something that you definitely don't
Afro
want to
played
see.
Nautilus?
No. Unstoppable.
Here you go.
Yep. Yep. Sorry about that. Unstoppable.
Just
played
keep
Nautilus.
going, man. Just keep going. Here,
We'll
I'll crack
get
you.
through
I'll
this.
crack you a Red Bull.
Oh my god, I need that Red Bull. Give it to me.
Wait, we're not supposed to say anything. Here's this energy drink, nameless.
Here's a
Nameless energy drink.
undisclosed energy.
It's
Talk about
nameless.
this band.
Okay, we got Nautilus banned. Fizz actually being banned. Did we see that last game as well?
Yeah. I've said like 1,000 times Tabs is an amazing Fizz player.
That's true.
How do you
I forgot
listen
about
to me?
it. You were the one who talking about Nautilus.
Did you say a boot?
I'm Canadian. It's
Oh,
allowed.
you said a boot.
Whatever.
Awesome.
It happens. You're from the South. You can't criticize any accent.
I guess so.
Anyways, yeah, Fizz being banned by him. From my co-caster's knowledge, fantastic Fizz. We have Nautilus being banned. He was a big problem last game. The CC, the dredge lines. I don't think he missed a single dredge line. Like, that was awesome. He just landed those all game long. Vladimir being banned because of Salse. Obviously banning that. Jax being banned because he's OP.
Jax is OP?
Jax OP. I'm
Yeah.
going to openly say that
yeah.
I believe Jax is thoroughly OP.
Now, I would not be surprised if we saw Tristana picked up here for Afro. So good so far. So fantastic so far. Graves being banned out from TSM.Evo along with Fizz and Jax, Nautilus, Vladimir, and Janna. From Teamless, a first pick Nocturne, which we've seen before.
This is like the 3rd or 4th first pick Nocturne we've had.
We'll just go back again and say, so original.
Keenan.
Keenan. Wings of Death, an awesome Kennen player.
Yep.
And Soraka being locked in.
The double main here.
Yeah. It's looking really, really good. I would love to see Wings Riven, though. Maybe Saucy could play
Didn't
Kennen.
we see it?
Maybe
Oh, no,
Riven.
that was
Young Buck.
Young
Young
Buck.
Buck's
Young
Riven,
Buck, you
yeah.
played him twice. That's right.
I would really, really love to see Wings on Kennen right now.
Ooh, this is actually the first time we're going to see Alistar.
He was banned in the first 2 matches,
He
I believe.
was.
Pretty
He
much
was.
every
He
game.
was totally out.
He is on the table here, and he looks like he may be picked up. I mean, a great counter to Kennen, definitely. Especially with Janna being banned. You know, she's of course probably the best counter to Kennen because she just pushes him away when his little chipmunk self flashes in using Slicing Maelstrom. But Alistar a close second there. Why did we talk about Alistar? Because he switched to Ashe. Damn.
Well, thanks for ghosting and ruining what we were trying to talk about.
Sorry about that. My bad.
Man.
That guy got kicked out of the bar for being too wasted. He's at the Barcraft. That's at Mad Dog in the Fog right now.
That is at Mad Dog in the Fog right
here
now.
in San Francisco.
It's here in San Francisco.
That guy got kicked out there.
He did. That sucks. But he's on stream now.
How is he on? Did he go home?
I wasn't there
Drunkenly find the
personally,
stream?
but if I had to guess that he's on someone's computer, most likely at his own home, telling us that he's enjoying our experience.
Well, I'm glad he enjoyed the. Yeah, glad he enjoyed the.
I'm glad. Yeah, I am glad he enjoyed it too. I mean,
Mad Dog in the Fog. We'll have another Barcraft on Sunday.
They will.
Yeah.
And
So here in San Francisco, go watch it.
Yeah.
Why do you want to watch this stream home alone
When you could be with others?
drinking with other people?
I've never been to a Barcraft, but I want to.
Me too.
'Cause,
Can
like,
we go right now?
We could, but
Can we leave?
I think
We can't leave.
No.
I'm being waved. We're about to get a message written. Sivir.
Anyways, no.
Is Sivir going to be Afro?
Yeah, probably. Obviously. Anyways, we have Sivir for Afro. Amumu actually being picked up. I believe this is the first Amumu we have seen alternate long. Oh, is it? I believe so. The first Amumu.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
there is the Alistar. They were just trolling us. He's coming back.
No, he's probably.
Don't you dare troll us again. Don't you dare.
I will get up We're going Sunday after the final. We're going to the Barcraft Sunday. We're going
We are
night
going
on
to the
fall Sunday.
Barcraft on Sunday after the finals. Everyone's going to be there, and it's going to be cray. Can I say that?
Cray cray?
I don't know. I don't like the cray. I just like the single
Just
cray.
single cray?
Just the individual cray.
Ooh, Aurelia. Anguish is going to be playing Aurelia, it looks like.
Ooh.
And Alistar actually locked in.
Alistar actually locked in,
so
and this
we
is our
were good
first
about
Aurelia,
that.
our first Amumu, our first Sivir,
Mm-hmm.
and our first Alistar.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts, and it was our first Pentakill last game.
Oh, my God.
And our first
Saucy.
Orianna. Oh, yes.
Saucy's a great Orianna.
Oh, my God. I'm
No.
excited.
I'm
Are
so
you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm tired, though. I'm tired and sweaty, but excited.
I'm super tired. And yeah, because the room, it's so hot.
It is. It's like a sauna right now.
Kinda.
But a sauna with
With
we're casting.
with sweaty men.
I think that's what a sauna is. Anyway,
Kinda,
kinda.
but not really.
Yep.
But kinda.
So those are the last team lineups. It looks like going through them real quick. Teamless has Nocturne, Aurelia, Ari, Alistar, and Ashe. While TSM.Evo is gonna be rocking Sivir, Kinnan, Soraka, Amumu, and Orianna. We can go to a quick advertisement real fast. We'll be right back. Game 2. This could be the last game if TSM.Evo is able to clinch victory against Teamless. But we'll see what happens in about 60 to 90 seconds, depending on how
Sweet.
long we actually run ads for. We're in that already.
Yeah.
And we are live, as if we
Live.
haven't been live all day already. For the past
And
hour.
we are live
We
for
are
the 7th time tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
It's been a lot. This is actually the 6th time, I believe.
I don't know.
It's both been 2
didn't-
O's, so the 6th time technically, 6th game. The math is awful.
Yeah.
So bad.
Didn't you see how I was like applauding myself when I got the 1 times 13,000
Yeah.
correct?
Very impressive. Very impressive. So it looks like Alistar wants to get a ward here on the race, but Unstoppable is deterring him a little bit. Was the global laugh for Amumu fixed yet? For Robot
Oh
Amumu?
my god, I hope
I know
so.
that was a bug.
But we actually did also have your bottom Orianna zoning with her ball right there, just throwing it back and forth there. It just provides so much vision. That's why Orianna's great. Her early game is so much. You can't. It's really hard to get back because it's basically a free award. She can stand there, just be sitting around like, hey, what are you gonna do about it? And there's honestly not much you can do. But they are going to try. The reason they're trying to get invading on them is why you can see they're trying to go top here, but they don't know it's warded. The reason they're trying to invade so hard is because Amumu is really susceptible to being counter jungled early, and that's what they want to. That's what they want to do. They want to stop him from getting a good jungle, and they know they have a stronger team fight. They have Ari with the charm. They have Alistar with the pulverize. They have the superior level 1. They have the Amumu. They're taking their advantage, and that's what they're pressing right now.
Most definitely. And that's like you said, it's a really strong level 1 team fight right there in the favor of Teamless. And as you see, this is something that a lot of people need to pay attention to. As soon as you spawn and buy, don't level your skills if you're planning on doing a level 1 team fight. Just don't. Wait till the actual team fight happens. Figure out what skill you need, because right now, if Tabs was expecting a level 1 team fight right now, he would level Charm, of course, but that would put him behind a little bit in lane, you know?
Yep.
He'd rather have the Orb of Deception for that. So he held on to it till just about a second ago when he knew all he had to do was pull red buff and get back to lane, and that's exactly what he did. He picked up Orb of Deception rather than his Charm. So, you know, that's just something that people need to be aware of, and don't just hurry up and level your damage skill if you're expecting a level 1 team fight, you know? Help your team out just a little bit. Which is why it was interesting. Nocturne, I believe, leveled Duskbringer before anything else, and you know, that's a pretty high damage, nice skill for level 1. But I don't know. Would you rather have the fear in a level 1 team fight?
No, I think I'd rather have the damage because they already have the CCs with Alistar and Ahri, so they don't. He doesn't need to get anything like that because you have to remember, people are going to blow flashes like it's their job early game. They're just going to flash,
and
like
that's going to break the tether easy.
Everyone's on it, and it's going to break the tether like super easy. So if he's going to get that, he can actually chase with Q2. It's a multi-purpose spell. It's not just there for damage, but it's going to boost his damage like incredible amounts combined with his passive. You know, he's going to do a crap load of DPS.
Unstoppable looks like he's down here for a gank. But
Wings of Death taking a lot of damage top here. Aurelia does counter Kennen pretty hard. So despite them Wings of Death being such a good Kennen and them picking it up early, they're like, yeah, Kennen. Aurelia is a very strong counter. And
here comes the Mumu gank, boarding a flash from Metal X to dodge that bandage toss. So, you know, some people would think, oh, he didn't get a kill, it was a bad gank, blah, blah, blah. No, he just
blew flash. He blew flash is awesome.
So worth it.
If you can get enemy champions to blow flash like that, then you're doing your job as a jungler.
He was looking for a secondary gank in the Tri-Brush, but well enough. Lord 9 did put a ward right there near the Tri-Brush, so they saw that Mumu was coming in for a second gank, and they pulled back accordingly. Now Mumu coming in for a gank onto Ahri. She doesn't have her ultimate now, of course, so she's not as slippery as she usually is. Saucy burns a flash, the counter flash from Tabs. 2 flashes burned right there. So both AP mids kind of sitting on the same level right now, it would look like. As far as bot is concerned, you know, the Sivir Soraka, you know, not the most common thing I would say that I've ever seen. How do you feel about that lane together?
Well, that's what we were talking about before. When Soraka is picked as an offensive bot lane. And this is one of them, because look what she's doing right now. So just show up bottom lane, just check out bottom lane real quick, because we got some action going on here. She can just man mode because she has a spell shield. She has the wave clearing with her Q and her W, right? So she can just spam. She can clear waves. She can harass well, and she's got the survivability all built into herself.
Yeah, another gank coming on to Ahri. He knows the flash is down. This is exactly what he wants. Applying red buff to Tabs, trying to slow him as much as possible. This could be first blood being donated to Saucy. There it is. His command attack will pick up the last hit, blowing up Ahri with a nice gank from Unstoppable right there. Unstoppable is unstoppable.
Oh yeah,
not yet.
Picked up assist.
Yeah, but he's playing really well. Just give it to me. I hate you. My least favorite character.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a solid gank from him. Great plays all around. Great player. Not unstoppable yet though. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
He
yet.
will be. Afro is
Oh
using
my
his
god.
Boring Blade so well.
You actually know what I just noticed? Alistar's level 1 still.
What?
I'm not exactly sure how that's
zoned
happened.
is he getting?
Apparently Nat's just like, what up? You're Alistar, I'm Soraka. And that's just what's happening.
Huh. That's pretty
That
wicked right
sucks.
there. You know, of course,
Okay.
Alistar loves that level 2 combo that he gets. And
Yeah,
can
I
really,
just
get in there, but wow, Nat,
I guess the early
they're
ganks
zoning
really
so hard.
put him up, and that's what we're talking about. So back to like why this is such a good thing. Actually, we have a gank coming in here, but Afro's just like whatever, tank this Q, chunk.
No big deal.
But again, picking Soraka as an offensive, like why the Ashe Soraka lane didn't work is because it has nothing. They don't have lane clear. They don't have the ability to fight. They don't have actually. And we have a kill going on here top though. And Wings of Death is actually going to pick up that kill on Aurelia. That's very close. They're trading. It seemed like Aurelia just took a little bit too much damage from creeps. Overestimated when she could go in on the
Gonna
cannon.
go back and watch it here. She gets the blade surge off, trying to lock down Kennen as much as possible with her equilibrium strike, but the flash does take her down. They trade ignites, but Wings comes out on top in that little exchange.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Mumu seems to have been going mid a whole heck of a lot. You know, they did pick up that early first blood, so he's trying to press the advantage for his Orianna there. He's trying to pressure Tabs as much as possible, saying, look, we've basically got you out of the game. And there's a command shockwave, the flash, bandage toss being expertly dodged by Tabs, and Unstoppable being locked underneath the tower with the charm.
The subtle
ignite
dodge
does take him down fairly low to about 100 health, but he will survive.
That's like
a great little deke right there.
That's like the
from
Dragon
Ken.
Ball Z dodge. Have you ever watched them? It's like when Goku's just standing there, just like not even moving. That's what it's like. You know, just like the subtle little movement.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Just that subtle little movement, and that's really all it takes sometimes. You don't have to make these huge, like, oh, click over here, you know, I got to run. No, it's like, you can, if you're watching for a skill shot, you can dodge it.
That's a very long Dragon Ball Z reference.
That's cool.
Too long. I think our sponsor.
Everyone likes Dragon Ball Z.
We can't have those Dragon Ball Z references anymore.
Oh,
Up
there we
top,
go.
It looks
Really
like
up.
Anguish is going to jump onto Wings of Death, but Wings is going to be okay. His electrical rush allows him to cover a lot of distance, gives him bonus armor and MR. You know, it may not matter because once Anguish activates his hit 10 style, he is dealing true damage, so it'll be okay.
Yep.
But still down bot. Alistar's level 3 to the level 5.
That's super
Soraka
unfortunate.
and Sivir.
But as you were talking about why Amumu is camping middle so much, and there is actually a reason behind why Amumu is camping middle so much, is because Orianna really isn't that strong early in mid. She kind of gets strong in mid game, but she really needs the levels, she needs the spells. So if she gets ahead, that's when she can start getting really ahead. She really needs to scale in the late game, and that's where she truly shines. So having Amumu camp middle when Ahri is such a strong, like Ahri at 6, as everyone knows, is like one of the hardest to gank and one of the hardest to just sit in lane burst because she can just spam so much. So if they keep her down early, they can keep her down all game, and if they keep Orianna getting up, getting more kills, getting more fed, that's just going to make them have the best advantage in the game. So they're actually, by not even ganking top, the Wings is like, whatever, I can take this guy by myself. So he just has to camp middle, right? And that's really the only lane he needs to deny, because that's the character he needs to babysit for his late game.
Now, some people right now complaining, saying that, oh, Wings doesn't know that AD Kennen is not a good thing. So why don't you explain to maybe some people that don't quite know about this new fad of Kennen building Doran's Blades but still going AP?
Yeah, it's because...
and also leveling W first over the rest of his builds.
Yeah, well, W actually scales with AD, for those guys who don't know. You see that little electrical charge that he has right there? That deals additional damage based on the AD you currently have. Also, Doran's gives you ability to stay in lane. Because cannons were rushing Wodas and stuff like that back when it was, available for them. And that's because it was just so cheap and they could get it. But now cannons are finding that they need some sustainability with the auto attacks from the lifesteal. And they need that little bit of damage because Kennen is, actually, if you've ever played Kennen, he harasses with Q and his auto attacks. That's all he does. Is harass all game long. But we do have a little bit of damage going here. We just have blowing the ultimate, and it actually doesn't do really anything to it really. She just kind of laughs it off and backs up. But going back into why AD Kennen is so good is because, as we said,
or hybrid.
Doran's
Blade Kennen.
It's really just for the early game advantage. It's because he spams his auto attack so much early game, and he's a harassing champion, and it synergizes with what he's doing. So honestly, it makes perfect sense to pick up around 2 Doran's Blades on Kennen early game, because it's going to give you that great early game. It's going to give you all the damage you need to sustain early game, get ahead early game, and ultimately get into that AP, get to that hourglass point where you can just do so much on Kennen.
Most definitely. Now he's having a little bit of trouble with this Aurelia up top. As you said, she counters him fairly well. Her Ionian Fervor passive gets her out of CC before
we do have a
other
Nocturne
people.
ult going down here bottom,
ulting bottom, but the Mumu decides to ult as well, and he locks down. I can't even really see what's happening right now. Nocturne does go down. That felt like a weird little hat person reference, but we'll be okay. Nocturne goes down.
What
double
is
kill
going
from Afro.
on?
What is happening? What is the bandage toss lands on a creep? What happened? Triple kill from Afro Moo. 2 kills short of a pentakill. What happened? Oh, I'm gonna get so murdered for that. But I think we'll be okay. Worth it.
Sorry. Okay.
It's late.
That was my bad.
It's okay. Oh, and there's a flash from Wings of Death taking down Aurelia before she has a chance to really react. She does burn flash as well, but that was a quick death. Let's go.
I can't stop that.
Oh, I'm
Hold it together, man. I got this. But yeah, Pentamu, formerly known as Manpromu,
Yeah.
just went from one great name to the next.
Yeah. Nice triple move.
Just triple Mu at the moment.
Afro-
Manpromu. I like that one too.
I like
that one's good.
Thank you, Skyros96. That's a great.
I like that reference.
6 kills now for TSM.Evo. They've been absolutely 3 of those kills, by the way, on Sivir at once, which is always very scary, especially when that Sivir is in the hands of Afro Mu or Man Mu or whatever you want to say. About
Any sort of Mu reference with being pro or good, just throw it together and it works.
Yeah, exactly. Just been really, really good down there. He's been an exceptional Tristana, and now he's showing us how to play Sivir. Like I said, I think he's going to probably go through every AD carry in the game and show people how it's done for the rest of the finals. I think that's his goal. Or at least I'm going to talk to him and say that should be his goal. We're going to see MF pulled out. Brush the dust off.
I'm a big fan of MF.
I like her a lot.
I like her laning phase. It's just so nasty.
Yeah, she can apply Grievous Wound. That's huge.
She just walks up and she's just like, boom.
Yeah.
Take that to the face.
Yep. She struts around.
Do you like to get heals? I don't think so.
No big deal.
No.
50% less healing. Get out of town. Now Aurelia engaging on the Wings of Death up top, burning her Transcendent Blades, but Wings was doing a great job of baiting into Amumu, but Aurelia is wise to it.
A little greedy. A little bit too soon.
Tiny bit.
A little bit.
Sivir is Aframu's main. I didn't know that.
Oh, I know. Cop always tells me about all the AD carries because he's really good friends with Afram, and he always tells me about that. But oh my god!
Jeez.
Could
ordered
up a chunk sandwich, served it to Ash.
Straight to Ash, and she ate it all.
She ate it.
She ate it. She ate the whole chunk sandwich.
I think it was a world record.
I think it was. That was literally half of her health.
Should have been on Man vs. Food.
Man vs. Food, chunk sandwich style. Man vs. Nation featuring Ash. Getting chunked all day by the boot. Hey, wait, Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Whoop. Nope.
Nope, that's going to miss.
Very disappointing. It almost hit Mumu on his red buff, actually.
Really? Oh my god, that Q. Oh my god.
It hurts.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Stop it, Afro.
I know.
You're hurting them.
He's got the double Doran's Blade.
You're hurting them.
He's got the BF sword. Let's see how much gold he has amassed. 4,500 gold. Oh wow, Oriana's amassed 4,600. They are farming so well. 135 CS on Oriana, 106 CS on Sivir, but 3 kills on Sivir, which is absolutely ridiculous. 1 kill on Ashe, 86 CS right there. Again, I would probably give a lot of this play, a lot of this amazing Afro. People,
oh, there's a Nocturne initiate going on Salt's middle. He's going to actually flash and get away from that tether. He's still going in, though. He's still diving.
He's baiting for Unstoppable.
Unstoppable comes, doesn't, but are they going to get it? Are they? Will he land the skill shot? Actually, he's going to back off, and he's going to say, no,
There's
that's
some
okay.
damage up top, too, that directed camera decided to check out, so no kills transferred anywhere. But what I was pretty much saying is, I'm going to shout out to your kind right now.
My kind.
The support players.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Canadians.
No, no. Maple syrup. Nat has been playing so well. Oh, a gank up top from onto Wings of Death. Will he be able to get out of here? He knows that Afro is coming up here as well. Unbeknownst to Aurelia Nocturne. Let's see what's going to happen here. The ultimate from Afro will give some move speed and attack speed to himself and his buddy Wings of Death. Will they tower dive this? Afro getting a lot of bonus move speed from his passive, attacking that Nocturne as much as possible. They're probably just going to take down this tower. I'd assume. There's really no danger there. Wings does have his ultimate up. Oh, he does not. It's 60 seconds till his ultimate's up, but they're going to take this tower. It looks like fairly uncontested. Chunking Nocturne. So hard. No one's safe from that Boomerang Blade right now.
Oh my gosh.
Metal X does
Saul's taking a lot of damage middle. He's going to get Spirit Rush on, and he's actually going to go down to King Tabs. But we do have a lot of action going down here bottom. They're going to chase into tower. Aftermoon, he's going to flash for another chunk sandwich. Oh my god.
He's a sandwich artist. He works at Subway. This is ridiculous. Wait, I want to go back and watch
Subway sandwich artist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go back and watch this this Ari kill that happened. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we're a few seconds back. Saucy just showing the ball skills, ball control. Here comes Tabs. Spirit rushing in. Does he land the charm? He does, but a nice cleanse. Does he have cleanse, or does he already have a...
He does have cleanse.
He does. I didn't even know.
And it's like, slow-mo it, slow-mo it. I ruined it for you and everybody else.
Yeah. Wait, I got to get back to live. Hold on. Come on. You're like a second behind.
You can do it.
I'm like a second. Hold on. There we go. I'm live. I'm technically live right now.
Kinda. Good enough. Good enough.
Yeah. It'll work. It'll work. So both teams right now positioning for Dragon. Aurelia is a little bit far away, but she'll be able to get there in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And it looks like the TSM.Evo is going to start Dragon right now. The Hawk Shot is going to spot it. Oh, I thought they almost de-leashed it right there, but they're going to be okay. Here comes Nocturne, and the smite does come down from Unstoppable. The Spell Shield blocks the bandage toss, so Nocturne's going to be able to get out of there. A flash from Alistar gets him out of any danger, but TSM.Evo is in hot pursuit. They're using the dissonance of Oriana to get some nice move speed buff there, but they're not going to be able to catch.
That was a fantastic disengage
That was
by Teamless. That was really well planned and executed with the Alistar headbutt pulverized combo.
Oh, Enchanted Crystal Arrow followed up by the Nocturnal. It also goes down very, very quickly. Wings of Death flashes in, trying to get a slicing maelstrom to CC some people, but it is for naught. Nat might go down here as well, trying to keep himself alive, but there are 4 members. A great flash. Will he be able to get out of this? No. The Foxfire picks him up from the other side of the wall. Ooh, very disappointing there. Sivir might be in trouble here. Afro may get tower dive. The Blade Surge comes out, the Equilibrium Strike. He tries to spell shield it, but it spell shields a Transcendent Blade instead, and he gets slowed from the Equilibrium Strike.
Actually missing the flash, unable to catch it on 2 times, but he is going to blow that flash on that. So that's okay, but speaking of chunk sandwiches, pretty sure Evo just got served like Clubhouse. The Clubhouse of chunk sandwiches.
Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Is that a Canadian thing?
You don't know what Clubhouse is?
No.
Really?
Club sandwich?
That's fine. That's fine.
What?
Let's focus on the game.
Game's going. Game's going. Game's going.
Sandwiches later.
Sandwiches later. We'll talk about sandwiches later. I'm hungry. Sandwiches.
You're hungry and you don't know the club sandwiches.
Really? A club sandwich? Because I know what that is.
Clubhouse.
Okay, whatever. We'll talk about this later.
You don't know what it is?
Tabs taking blue buff.
Turkey,
not to derail
tomato,
you
bacon.
Get out of here. Tabs is going to take his own blue buff. He's going to solo that because, of course, he can. Right now, it's going to be okay. As far as farm is concerned, 123 CS on Ahri. His laning partner, Orianna, has 164 CS right now. She has a needlessly large in the blasting wand. Going to build that, of course, into a death cap. She is a very, very strong burst caster. Oh, wow, the nice flash from Saucy. But in hot pursuit, he decides to Spirit Rush over the wall, but the command Shockwave will keep him off of the tail of Saucy.
You guys might think that the Alistar doing that, not headbutt pulving combo instantly, was a bad play.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. He didn't know he didn't have the flash. If he didn't have flash, he would have walked up and pulverized, and it would have been a 110% kill. If he did the headbutt combo right away, Orianna, that actually, they can't CC combo as well. So if you headbutt, then charm, then pulverize, it works so much better. But flash is instant spell, and pulverize, it has a cast time, so that's why he was able to get out that. So that's just what I'm going to say with that. It wasn't a bad play at all. It just had flash.
No. No, it was definitely very, very good. So Mumu right now has a Heart of Gold, a Philo Stone, and Boots of Mobility. An interesting choice for them. He wants to catch up to people and make sure he lands those bandage tosses whenever he needs to in those clutch situations.
Well, that's the exact same thing with Alistar. Champions that initiate really benefit from Boots of Mobility, that I find, because really it's you don't have to do anything in teamfight other than initiate. Your job is to initiate. You already got other items to be tanky. Like Alistar has his ultimate. Mumu's going to have it. He has his passive E that's going to reduce some damage too, and he's going to inherently build tanky, anyways. So their job is to initiate. So they got the movement speed to initiate.
Definitely what they need there. 120 CS, 126 CS, now 128 from Ashe, 129 to Sivir. But as we said, Sivir already rocking an Infinity Edge, 2 Doran's Blades, and 4 kills. Afro just doing a great job there. But you can't count Metal X out. He's definitely a great AD player. And on Ashe, fantastic late game. Once she gets her items, she CCs, she slows, she uses an Enchanter Crystal Arrow. She puts out so much damage. Another great dodge from Tabs for that bandage toss. There's the initiation onto the Mumu after he blows his ultimate. He does go down pretty quickly. I don't think this is something that Teamless quite wants to tower dive, so they pull the fight a little bit more in their advantage. And a nice Orb of Deception takes down Nat to win, but it looks like Alistar goes down to a slicing Maelstrom, Wings of Death being exhausted by Nocturne. Will they pick up the kill? The command attack Dissonance does take him down as well. It looks like Ashe and Aurelia are forced to run away with their tail between their legs, and that's going to be a Tier 1 tower taken down by TSM.Evo after a 3-for-2 trade. Great fighting right there. I thought Teamless were going to have the advantage when they kind of peeled them off TSM.Evo's
it was unfortunate
tower.
that the arrow just kind of went right through everybody. It was just kind of like the seas parted, and the arrow just went like right through. And if that arrow had landed, that actually would have been a totally different team fight. But it just barely missed. So again, that's super sad for them, but that happens sometimes. You can't land every arrow.
Most definitely. It is 10 kills to 8 kills, TSM.Evo's favor. They're up about 5k gold. They're up 2 towers. Let's see how the gold values look. Looks like Ahri has amassed about 7,000 gold in this game. Orianna has 7,500 gold, so she's rocking a big difference right there. 6,000 gold for Ashe, 6,800 gold from Sivir. Up top, Kennen has amassed 7,200 gold to his laning partner Aurelia's 5,200. That's a 2,000 gold difference right
That's
now
big.
for Kennen. That is a huge
Also, we got
difference.
possible initiation going out here. How do we look at what they've been leveling up in the spectator?
You just click on them. And
Oh.
it says their skills. You noob caster.
Oh, there it is, bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom left. It'll be okay.
Yeah, because I noticed someone was asking in the chat, is Amumu maxing Q? And he is. He's maxing his bandage toss. And there is actually a very good reason for this.
Please, do tell.
At level 5, the cooldown is extremely short. And if you have any sort of cooldown reduction, you can spam that. And it's a 1.5 second stun. You can spam a 1.5 second stun over and over and over again. And what's Amumu's job? To lock down and initiate. So if he can spam that way more, that's where he's going to really benefit. I mean, he doesn't need the W and E for damage. He only needs 2 points in each. So he's actually doing a fantastic job of leveling his abilities up properly, as he should as a professional player. But we do have initiation going down here middle. Aurelia is going to get caught. Prince Gush taking tons of damage. Orianna ult going out. Amumu ult blowing just on top of that. Unstoppable taking tons of damage. He actually might go down. He's going to get shielded. But actually have Kennen blowing his ultimate, killing King Tabs. Actually, King Tabs flashing over, making it away. And Ash is going to go down here. So that's going to be a 3-for-1 trade here with Orianna. Oh, never
man.
mind.
Afro gets a sick crit after flashing onto that move.
Never mind, but
to steal the words from you, served up a chunk sandwich.
he did. He served up a chunk sandwich. Yeah. But great play. I thought Ari was going to take that last tick, and during the ultimate, she actually flashed during the ultimate, and Saul's actually almost dropping to the tower, taking a little bit too much damage. That's unfortunate. But actually, no. Correct myself. That is fortunate because he's going to get away.
It's unfortunate that he didn't die. That's sad. He would have just been executed, so I mean, it would have been okay. But still, getting dangerously low. It looks like TSM.Evo is going to go ahead and start this drag. No, they're just leaving the dragon. I feel like they should maybe potentially start that.
Possibly. Possibly not.
Yep. This is live for people that are watching. This is game 2 of 3 of
Is this
TSM.Evo.
live right now?
Is this real life?
Is this real life? Is this real life? Oh, do we have a Nocturne ult going down? We do. Nocturne ult did just get blown, scaring away that Amumu. I think he tried to initiate him because he was by himself, but guess what? Boots mobility. Boom. Running away.
Exactly. And Teamless right there trying to start Dragon, but TSM.Evo has a quick response time. They're like the police on some nights, but sometimes they take way too long.
Sometimes.
Or an ambulance.
Depends. I think it really depends where you live.
Yeah, definitely. Now it looks like TSM.Evo is going to counter initiate this Baron right here. Orianna using her ball to go ahead and check out that brush. There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow landing straight on a Nat Nguyen. Is that the target they quite want to hit? The Orianna ultimate locks down Ari for a little bit. The bandage toss does hit her as well. Unstoppable actually flashes out of that de-initiation, but there's the Shurelias to catch up to Lord 9 on Alistar, and they do just that. Will a bandage toss. The slicing Maelstrom comes out and doesn't hit anyone. That's kind of sad for that Kennen there. A bandage toss onto Metal X will land right there over the wall. And that is going to be Saucy going very low to this Aurelia. He was kind of left alone back there. His front line kind of crumbled, and Aurelia really took advantage of that, was able to Blade Surge to him. But that's a 2-for-0 exchange there for TSM.Evo.
Oh, Lean's death taking lots of damage. Did Ignite get burned on him there? I can't really tell.
Who's that?
Kennen, middle. They had a little exchange there.
I didn't quite see.
I couldn't tell because they had the Soraka heal on him and they had like the animations going on. I can't tell if Ignite. Actually, we can just check. Really, yeah, Ignite did get used.
Huh. Well, there you go.
Yep. There you go. A lot of people are telling me
He
that's
ignited a minion.
Oh, did he?
Oh man.
Oh.
Sad day. They really shouldn't allow you to ignite creeps.
Honestly, that's a stupid thing by Riot because there's no point you ever need to ignite a creep ever. It should just be champions. Like there's a lot of spells like exhaust. You can't exhaust minions because it's a good reason because you don't have to. What are you gonna exhaust them for? And it's the same thing with Knight. And really in the mix of minions and champions, it's really easy sometimes to miss that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's kind of sad though.
People are saying ignite Baron Dragon. No.
No,
I'm just gonna say no. Like if you think no, just no. That's what you have Smite for. No. No.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
Just no.
Nope. Let's check out the builds real fast. Ari has another DFG and Abyssal Scepter. She's going to be reducing the magic resist around her enemies right now when she decides to Spirit Rush in. Hopefully that'll do a lot of work for her. DFG, is going to hit for a percentage base of the enemy's max health. And right now, I believe Kennen is pretty healthy. He's got the Ruby Crystal and the Shurelya's. Both of those have Ruby Crystals. Well, of course a Ruby Crystal has a Ruby Crystal in its ingredient list. But Heart of Gold also does work as well. Let's see how much health he is rocking. That's Soraka. There we go. Can't see it. 2,400 health right now. So very tanky. So that DFG is going to hit him rather hard. The Hawk Shot coming out from the Baron pit. Looks like TSM.Evo wants to pressure this mid lane while Teamless is slightly out of position. I think Ashe may be going back right now to try to catch up to them. Aurelia being zoned out a little bit. Saucy throwing the ball over the wall just to get some vision of inside that pit. And this is it. TSM.Evo is going to rush Baron right now, I do believe, or at least force a fight. That was really well played by them. They forced Teamless to all go back thinking that it was going to be a hardcore push mid, and then just transition straight
now they're
back
just
to
they
Baron.
have no vision. They can't really go in. They're going to clear that out Baron Ward, and they're just going to come into that blind now. So this is a perfect spot for, as you notice, he just popped Shrillies thinking they were going to go face check, but they are a smarter team than that, and they did go up middle because that's the exact thing you don't want to do. You don't want to rush through this little area by blue. Look how close that is. That's a Mumu ult. That's Orianna ult. That's Kennen ult. That's Sivir. They would That's like the slaughter pit right there.
Yeah.
Going in there when you have AoE team comps, like that's
scary.
No. You always go around. You go around this backside. You look where they're going. They're not going to go through that area for exactly the reason.
Look at this ward coverage. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow does come out and hits Unstoppable. Ahri decides to Spirit Rush in and throw it over to Session out, but flashes back out. She still has 2 charges left. She's kind of playing this very, very safe. Metalex takes a lot of damage from the Command Shockwave, and Ashe goes down. Nocturne goes down. Triple kill from Sivir. Are they going to donate a Quadra kill? That's a Quadra, is it?
No, Saul's picking it up.
Saucy!
Saul's picking it up.
Saucy!
Hey,
I want another pentakill.
language.
I'm sorry, I want another pentakill.
I know you're upset, but please,
I
PG for the
definitely want another
viewers.
pentakill. That is okay then.
Like scumbag sauce, obviously.
Obviously.
But come on. So they are going to be pushing up middle here, as they clearly do have the advantage with an Asu coming out. And they're going to be taking this inhibitor, and it's going to be pushing up middle. This actually, no, I don't believe it's going to be the end of the game. People are going to come up, so they're going to go back to base. I think we're just going to see another forced Baron right now. Hopefully, for Teamless' sake and game's sake, I would like to see a game 3. I'd like to see a game 3 today. How about you?
Oh yeah.
So hopefully Teamless can turn around and in hopes of a game 3. No prejudice coming out. I swear.
You know, it's just a case of Evo is playing flawlessly.
They're playing really good.
That's it. Their team fights are so good. They've had fantastic de-initiations. They've had fantastic initiations. They're CSing well. They're acquiring global objectives well. You know, right there, Afro just secured a dragon by himself. They're just unstoppable at this point. You know, they're so good. You know, and as Wings kind of said in the interview we had with him before the game, each member of the team is exceptionally strong, you know, and a lot of these guys have played together for a little while. Like I know the Nat Afro lane just it blends so well, and they played together for a little bit. Wings and Afro actually I think are Wings and Unstoppable I think are the newest additions to the team. But
yes,
but they've only been around for like a month and a half I think is what Wings said, and they have put their stamp on a lot of tournaments and a lot of big name teams. They've said been here, done that. You know, and it's been really, really awesome to see them grow. And this is Wings' first LAN event, and I think honestly it's gonna be the first of many. This is a really, really strong team.
He's a great top lane.
He is a great top lane. He's a really, really good top lane. You know, Teamless, Anguish did come in like half an hour before this match. You know, off of a plane from EU.
Yeah,
he's got to be tired.
Jet lag.
He's got to be jet
on
lag.
top of
which
not being
sucks.
warmed up, on top of many other factors that just suck about traveling.
Exactly.
And we do have the initiating here. Shirley is going out. She's going to Spirit Dash to dodge that, but she's like, hey, what's up? Mumu ulti, getting chunked. Slicing Maelstrom comes in and just finishes them off.
Yeah. A little, maybe, perhaps overkill from the Slicing Maelstrom, but it doesn't.
A little bit overkill, maybe a little bit too many ultimates, but I think they're in a spot where they can afford
Soraka getting caught slightly out of position. The Dustbringer hits her, but the Fear Tether does not. She doesn't really matter. She knows she has 5 of her really fed teammates behind her that she can just run right back into with a lot of CC. So the Baron is going off quickly. Enchanted Crystal Arrow does hit Saucy. The Nocturne ultimate comes off, but he doesn't use it on anyone just yet. He's staying a little bit out of the fight. And they're going to jump right onto Afro. The Command Shockwave takes down Aurelia, and Alistar. Soraka gets a nice star call / banana, picking up that kill on Alistar, and then TSM turns around and picks up that Baron as well. This very well could be a push to win, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Got middle inhibitor down, they've got Baron. Or do you think they'll play it safe, just get top tower, top inhibitor, and then be okay?
Honestly, I was really excited when they took that inhibitor. I was like, maybe they would even be able to end it, but they had to back up. And then it was just like, the team fighting on Evo is just so like it's like almost like it's well planned. Like they just know ahead of time how it's gonna go, and they just play it so well. It's very enjoyable to watch.
I am not 100% sure why Nocturne didn't jump in there. His team was kind of going all in. It wasn't a fight I don't think they could particularly win because Ari was still being revived and walking back to the team fight. And I don't know. And maybe he was just waiting for them. Maybe he wanted them to DPS Baron a little bit harder and come in for a smite steal, of course. But that just didn't quite happen. TSM2
taking a lot of damage, and he's going to actually go down from the red buff.
Yep.
That's
the thing. Spirit Rush comes on the Wings of Death. The DFG does a lot of damage.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Afro responds in
Oh my
kind with a
gosh.
nice boomerang blade and ricochet blade, taking down Ari, Ashe, and Nocturne. Aurelia takes down Sivir with her last dying breath. But that is going to be an ace. Now Wings and Ori and Soraka are going to come in here. Do you think they have enough damage to take down 2 towers in the next 30 seconds?
Probably not.
We'll see.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
I don't want to bet.
Because I'm totally wrong.
Oh, look, Moomoo's here too. Yeah, they're probably going to be okay.
Yeah. Man from Moo, I'm going to say you're tank it. You can kill me if you want, but my team's going to take your base. 2 really strong games. I'm super excited to see these finals now, and hopefully Teamless can bring it together tomorrow because I'm pretty sure this is the game. They're spawning in a couple seconds, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is game. Hopefully Teamless can get themselves some nice sleep tonight. Just get that rest, well-needed rest. They
get the first match in the morning.
They have a match in the morning. They really need to rest. Hopefully they can bring it together and we can see some more awesome games from the Reigning Gaming Invitational.
Yes, indeed. We'll switch it to a commercial real fast. We'll be back in just a second, perhaps with an interview, perhaps with just a sign-off. We'll see what happens in the next 90 seconds.
Possibly Truffle Shuffle.